So with us, I have my guest legal analyst, Nima Rahmani. Also joining us now, Dr. Tracy A. Pearson. Thank you both for being with me. Let's talk first about how this witness sounds and how that 911 tape sounds, because clearly she says she was scared. She didn't know what happened. There were bullet holes, bullets flying, the glass door broke. Tracy, what's your takeaway from this testimony?
And this is a woman who was very much disoriented, surprised by what was happening. And she was being asked by the dispatcher to go against human biology, which is to flee the dangerous circumstance. And it's unbelievable that these folks in this apartment were able to do that.
Nima, what are your thoughts as you're listening to her testimony? Because this is the crux of the matter. These are the victims, the alleged victims, the three of them. Cody had previously testified. Now we have this young lady, and we know that her minor child was a third victim in this case. These are the reasons that these charges are pending against this defendant.
Ashley, I agree completely, and I also agree with Tracy. I mean, this is the victim era. We've been talking about Breonna Taylor, and obviously that's a tragedy. But the officer charged in this case, Hankinson, is charged with endangering the lives of Chelsea, her 5-year-old, and, the other male, Cody, who was in the room at the time. So this is a critically important witness for the jurors to hear from, particularly after that boring deposition testimony. So I like what the state has done here. They're sandwiching, that bad testimony between these good witnesses. I just wish she was a little bit more emotional there on the stand. I think that would help the prosecution's case.
All right, you made me smile, Nima, because the boring, and we know that some of the jurors, according to Joy Lim Naquin in the courtroom, were sleeping during the video deposition or looked to be sleeping. So I agree with you. This testimony is compelling, and they're probably, enthralled to hear exactly what she went through that night. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, more testimony from one of the three victims of this shooting up of their apartment.